Against the spectacular backdrop of the Singapore skyline, Formula One returns once again to do battle in what tends to become something of an endurance race, with the notorious sauna-like temperatures in the cockpit making for an extremely physically challenging Grand Prix. We have a high risk of a safety car here today, as the abundance of tight corners mixed with these wet conditions could put a few cars off into the barriers. 23 turns then, 13 to the left and 10 to the right, make up the 3.1-mile lap of Marina Bay. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's have a chat about McLaren. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo and Leclerc, Perez, Sainz, Vettel and Lance Stroll, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Esteban Ocon and Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher, George Russell and Nikita Mazepin, Latifi, the owner driver, Gasly, they've taken a grid penalty, and Nobuharu Matsushita. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
That looked bad. Are you all right? Let me know you're all right.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
It's a heroic effort for any drivers to race in conditions like these, and seeing them fight their way to the front was very special indeed. They were able to find all the grip, all the good lines, and had the confidence to get on the power to top it all off. That's what pushed them into first place here today.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Valtteri Bottas passes his rival to take over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Now, let's discuss, Ant, who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Well, you've put me in a bit of a tight spot today, but I think I'll go for Pierre Gasly. He kept a cool head under pressure and made the most of some difficult circumstances.
Let's move on to the Constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, I can't wait to see what's next.
さて、今日は厳しい結果に終わりましたね。今のお気持ち、今日の天気は結果にどの程度影響したとお考えですか？今日はチームメイトに任されてしまいましたが、セットアップの問題でもありましたか？今日の走りには満足していますか？何が不満か具体的に教えていただけますか？ありがとうございました。